Hey there, my name is Miles Black, and if you're here, you probably know me as the founder and CMO of Pure Investments, or that guy who made a lot of money very fast with cryptocurrency. Either way, today I'm here to tell you my story and help you embark on your own. I learned about Ethereum from my mentor, who encouraged me to invest. I saved up an earnest investment of $1,000 using a few paychecks over my last summer and put it into Ethereum and some other projects that I found interesting at the time. Some of my favorites included AntShares, also known as Neo currently, Omnisco, and Binance. Before long, the entire market had a bull run, and I was left wondering, what do I do with my profits that are several times my initial investment? I decided to learn the hidden strategies used by so many Wall Street fat cats and adapt them to the cryptocurrency market. And this is where I really excelled. I learned to read chart patterns and wicks, the basics, and found that even this was enough to help sustain profit growth in trades. But I was not satisfied. I dove deeper, meeting many successful traders and learning as much as I could, both from them and elsewhere. After 8 months, I have made $46,000, nearly 50 times my initial investment. I felt a desire to spread my knowledge to others, and that is why I made Pure Investments. One of the successful traders I met during the first 8 months is named Zeke Tierkel. He had similar luck and skill to myself and earned several times his initial investment as well. But more importantly, he shared my vision. Together, we built a community of new and experienced traders on the popular chat software Discord. We recruited members from forums, Twitter, social media platforms. Our member base was from all over the world. That was in August of 2017. Today, Zeke now holds our CEO position, and we are sitting in the range of 20,000 members across all platforms. It has been a great adventure so far, and I want to ask you to join me on a new one. Starting today, September 8th, Pure Investments is now offering 6 handcrafted publications for the new and experienced trader alike. They are available on our new website at pureinvestments.com/shop. Link is below this video. These publications start at very low prices, starting at even $4.99 for a very frequent publication that will get you all you need. These publications cover topics ranging from beginner to day trader to long-term investor to ICO-specific investment options. We're positive you will find one that fits your style. Publications are published daily, weekly, or bi-weekly depending on the specific subscription and can be delivered in nearly every format imaginable, from email to SMS, push notifications in Discord to right on our website from either your desktop, tablet, or mobile device. For those of you who were or are currently subscribed to our old premium service, you will find the same fantastic content that you have always enjoyed in our new publications. Any subscriber to our publications going forward will have access to an exclusive and active trading room in our Discord where you can get in contact with myself and our team of analysts. Trading is purely math and psychology. A zero-sum game in which someone wins and another person loses. If you have the knowledge and tricks to outsmart the average trader, then you are guaranteed profit. So, before we get started, let me guide you through purchasing your first Bitcoin and putting it on an exchange so that you can make your first trade. However, if you are already an experienced trader or have a cryptocurrency exchange account set up, then I recommend you go skip over this part and get down to those publications below. Otherwise, if you're a newbie, you are very welcome to our services. Let's go ahead and get started on a Coinbase account. So, let's get started on signing up on Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the largest exchanges in which you can use fiat, which is a term you'll hear a lot. It's generally used for a national currency. So for example, mine is US dollars, but yours could be pounds, euros, yen, whatever. Coinbase works in most countries, but it's banned in a few, so we will provide you a list later on in which you can find an exchange that is legal in your country. So let's go on to Coinbase. Always make sure that there's a certificate installed for your exchange. This validates its legitimacy. There's a lot of phishing opportunities out there where people will make websites that look exactly like they are Coinbase.com, but it will steal your information. So be very careful. Always verify the credentials of a website. So let's hit sign up. We're going to create an account. Miles Black. We'll do an email. Random password. And then your state, of course. This will be different if you do not live in the US. You'll see different options. And you must agree that you are age of 18 and up. I'm sorry, this is a requirement. If you are under 18, this is probably not the service for you. You won't be able to withdraw your money, you won't be able to properly pay taxes, and you can get into a lot of trouble and incur some losses if you are not at least of the age 18. So please turn away if you are younger than that age. Anyways, we want to create an account. I'm going to skip that because I already just made an account before this webinar. So I'm going to log into that now. Okay, so now that my credentials are in, I'm going to log in. Please make sure you use two-step authentication. This is very, very important. Coinbase and other exchanges get hacked very frequently, and you don't want people running off with your funds. I've talked to many people who have lost thousands of dollars because they left their account unsecure. So please make sure you have this form of verification. So once you have done that, you will be on your Coinbase account. So we want to go to buy and sell, and then you're going to have to add a form of payment method. This could be your bank account, your checkings, debit, credit. There's plenty of varieties in which you could buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, but today, for sakes wise, we're going to purchase Bitcoin. So what we're going to want to do is provide some verification. That's probably going to go in settings, but for personal reasons, I'm not going to be doing this authentication here because that will reveal a lot of personal information that I don't want out there. But let's assume you finally verified your Coinbase account and you want to make a purchase. Be sure to note down here there's a difference between US dollar and Bitcoin. So make sure you know you're buying $100 US worth, for example. That's 0.01 Bitcoin. If you were to accidentally put 100 Bitcoin, that's going to send you to a very large amount that I'm not even allowed to do. So let's say, for example, if I wanted to buy $5 worth of Ethereum. You can click buy Ethereum, confirm the transaction. Since I've already, it's a small fee, so I'll go for that. And your payment is processing. If you use a bank, it's going to take a couple days for you to receive your coins. However, if you use a credit or debit card, that's going to come instantly. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go on a popular exchange. I use Binance.com. Again, verify the credentials. This is a secure connection. This is right. So what we're going to do is we're going to register. So I'm going to put in an email. I'm going to create a password. And then I agree to their terms of use. So now we're going to enter in our login credentials. Now that we've confirmed the email, click login, and we are now on the exchange. So, gotta make sure. This is a reminder of the stuff I already told you. Make sure it says Binance.com, all those fun details. And we want to enable one form of these two-factor authentications. Again, it's better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to be losing hundreds to thousands or millions of dollars, so be very careful. I'm going to skip this for now, just because I'm currently using my current phone for my personal Binance account. But anyways, now we want to put our purchased Ethereum onto this. So you want to hover over the profile icon, click estimated value. This is going to bring you to your balances. So we're transferring Ethereum, right? So right now, let's search Ethereum. Perfect. And now what we want to do is we want to make a deposit. Depositing means we're putting money onto this account. Withdrawing means we're taking it. So now we're giving an address. We're going to copy and paste that. You could copy address. Be very careful, because if you mess up one character on this, it will send the money elsewhere and you won't be able to recover it. So now, what we want to do, you want to go to your accounts. We're going to go to our Ethereum wallet. We're going to enter the address we just copied. And I'll say I want to send $10 worth of Ethereum. So we're going to press continue. Of course, there's going to be authentication. This is why it's very important, because a hacker could be sending this elsewhere. Want to verify it's us. 889874. Perfect. And now the transaction's on the way. Beautiful part of Ethereum. Ethereum is very, very, very fast. That's one of my favorite reasons of why I always use Ethereum to make transactions and stuff. This money is going to be arriving on the exchange in no time. Now that Ethereum's finally on our account, and we can see here we have that balance, we're going to go to the exchange, and we're going to trade on the Ethereum pairing. Keep in mind, this is the same way you'll do Bitcoin trading pairs, but for this example and for transaction speed wise, I'm using Ethereum. So let's see Cardano for an example, also with the acronym ADA. So let's say there's three different kinds of buys and sells. There's limit, market, and stop. I'll go through all of those very quickly. So limit, you basically say, at this price, I want to buy this much. So, let's see, the most recent offer is here. This right here is the lowest sell. This right here is the highest buy. So we're going to look at lowest sell, so we could get that price, which is now here. And I'm going to say I want to buy 0.02 Ethereum worth, which comes out to be 55. So I'll click buy. And my order has been created. And since it's not in my open orders in here, that means I successfully bought. And you can see here that I have 54.945 ADA. If the order was still pending, it would show here, and you'd be able to cancel it at any time you wish. And now, the same thing we could do is we could sell it, but I'm going to show you an example of a market sell, because limit sells are the same as limit buys, just the opposite direction. So what market does, see how there's all of these orders at different values? Sometimes if you place a limit order, and let's say you owned 30,000 Cardano, then it would only sell to this price and it wouldn't sell below. So you'd still have leftover Cardano that you want to sell. So this is basically saying, sell all of these at the price to which I can sell them. So if there wasn't enough sells here, then it will go down to the next order, and it will keep going all the way down until you've sold all your coins. So if you want an easy way to sell all your coins without making a bunch of limit orders, you could just instantly sell. And there we go, we have our Ethereum back. Market buys work the same, you know. If you have enough to purchase this many, this many, this many, this many, and you don't want to make all 4 orders, you could just do a market buy to buy all 4 of these in one order, which is great. And stop limits, of course, these are very important. You might have heard the word stop loss. This is very important because basically you get a few more parameters you get to add here. There's a stop and a limit for a sell. So basically, a stop is saying, at this price, sell at this price, and sell this many. So for example, if I was worried the price would fall down at 35970, I could say sell them at a lower price so that I can make sure I get these sold before the price drops. This is very useful. I have a lot of YouTube videos that explain what stop losses and why they're so important. And you can find that on our YouTube channel. Just for time's sake, I'm going to move on and just explain that, if the price hits this, sell at this, and I will want to sell 10 of them if I own 10 of them. And you just place that, it sits there, and it's just things people take for precautions so that if the price is falling from here and you think it's going to go all the way down here, you could set a little stop limit here so that if it goes this low, it will sell that instead of taking a massive loss. And if there's a chance that it goes up, then it won't sell. So that's how you make your first purchase and exchange. If you want to get stuff off your account, you could always go here. You would do a withdrawal on the coin. And then basically, once you authenticate, I'm going to do that later because I already have one on my phone. But you basically enter the withdrawal address and the amount that you want to withdraw. And then you made your first trades. Now how to trade, how to know when to buy, how to know when to sell, that will all come in our publications. And we will hold your hand the whole way to make sure that you understand the full process on how to turn a profit this way. Thank you everyone for tuning into the webinar. By now, you must want to know how to subscribe to my catalog of premium publications. Simply click the button below this video to be taken to our product page. There, you will find all 6 of our most coveted financial publications. I would highly suggest purchasing our full package of publications. It provides you with the most value out of all, and with any luck, will change your life. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you all on our publications list. Thank you very much for your time, and happy gains!